And hello everyone, I'm Jimmy B, and welcome to episode 6 of my Resonant-Rise Let's Play series. This episode we will be probably taking care of some various blood magic things. I've already started with blood magic. I'll show you what I've taken care of there. And also probably get some MFR tree farms going. That way we can automate wood for our witchery stuff. Probably have small, like I was thinking a couple previous episodes, maybe like 5 or 6 separate 3x3 MFR tree farms. Probably back behind me that direction. That way, because we're not going to need huge amounts of wood in this. I mean, we're not running anything off charcoal. I'm not going to be doing that this season at all. So, don't really need huge, crazy tree farms going. Maybe when we get into Darkcraft or something, we'll work up another tree farm for that. That way we can use forest trees, but we'll figure it out. So, and if we have time for anything else, we'll get to it. So, like I said, let's get to it. Last episode, we did do that little bit of Chocolate Quest pirate ship adventuring. All kinds of loot from that. Pretty awesome. You can get a rancher. I mean, I didn't even know stuff like that would happen. Pretty crazy. We did get a bunch of blank slates as well. I think we got a stack of those. I've already used some of those to make some blood runes, because I just upgraded this altar to a tier 2 altar. As you can see, the way you do that is you take your blood altar and surround it with 8 blood runes. They can be any kind of blood rune, but when you start out, you need a tier 2 altar to make an apprentice blood orb. And you need an apprentice blood orb to make the runes that we want to make anyways. So, I mean, I could have made speed runes, I guess, for the other ones, but I'm going to probably start with a self-sacrifice altar and probably keep that route until we can get some sort of, I don't know, Will of Suffering style altar later on if my frame rate can handle the crazy mobs. But for this, I've got a basic setup here using item translocators. I've seen this done by many different people, and even I've done it. And the very first time I messed with blood magic, which was a long time ago. I mean, the first time I messed with blood magic was when it was in like 0.2, I think, is when I first started experimenting with the mod. It's grown so much. Way of Flowing Time, or Way of Time. I don't know why I said, I think he goes by Flowing Time and something else. But Way of Time is a really awesome mod author. Pretty awesome what he's got done, and what he's done in a short amount of time. That's what I'm amazed at. This mod has grown in a very short amount of time with content. So what I've got here is I can make slates, or right now I think I have this just set up to make slates. Yeah, we're gonna be making some reinforced slates here in a second. Let's see, what do we got in this altar? Not much. So, oh, I think I hear the dog barking. I'm going to cut out here and go see what's going on, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think I've got everything together. I just need to make the planters. That's all I got left to make. I think I have everything on me. Just finished making those clay pots, flower pots. So hopefully we will be okay. Yeah, I got everything now. So let's grab our old clipboard here. Planter. Make 6 of them. And that should do it. Okay. So here's what I've done. I've made this little road over here. And I've got basically my dimensional anchor in there has, I can't remember, it's all this should be chunk loaded. So what I'm thinking is we drop down here. We are going to put planter here. Planter here, because these are only going to be doing 3x3 squares. Planter here. 1. Planter here. Planter here. And a planter here. Okay. Now what we're going to be doing in this back corner, I'm going to... I also made a sludge boiler, which is made like so. Real simple. I like that they have everything set to the thermal expansion recipes in this mod pack, so pretty awesome. Where's our chunk boundary? Oh, I guess it is right here. Okay. How much do we... Here, let's do this. Let's go ahead and clear out. I think we're going to go ahead and finally make our... I'm tired of using really basic tools to clear out areas like this. It's a pain, and we're going to make our Tinker's Construct smelter, or I'll do it off camera, and I'll make the tools on camera. How about that? So I'm going to put this sludge boiler over here in the corner. Now what we're going to be using is a combination, or actually, where are my other cables? I don't think I need the medium tier. We'll need these. Don't think we use regular item conduits and regular energy conduits. That way we can do all this real simple. This is one thing I have been debating though. Do I want to set up a tesseract and run power off my reactor, which will eventually be switched over to a turbine? I did make this little tunnel here, which I don't really care for, but I don't know if I ever showed this. I think I did. Just another way where we have experience. We have so many ways of getting experience and not even using mob farms yet. This was a... I don't think I showed this either. Here, let's go ahead and do this real quick. And turn off these chunk boundaries while we're at it. If you come back here, I'll show you what I've done. I need to make an elevator or stairs or something, but I'll fly down. I set up a quarry right here. Look at this. I'm thinking we're going to be doing mob spawners and whatnot, but not drop kinds. Like I still have to put in more flooring. But if you come out here, I've made, these are floodlights from a mod called Greg's Lighting. They're really neat. If you put them, they light up an area, 5 blocks in each direction, and they go for 64 blocks. So, really cool. I've got some down here and down there, so I'm probably going to have to put one more row of them right there later on. But yeah, I quarried this out all the way down to bedrock, and of course it goes down below this, but I wanted a flat floor because we don't have flat bedrock installed. So we have all this space for factory use, mob spawners, our power gen for our turbine, all kinds of neat space that I know it's just a big simple empty square right now, but I figure we could probably do something cool with maybe blood magic teleposers for getting around, or I don't know, the stuff I've never used before. I really want to get into blood magic, or higher tier blood magic. That's why we're starting blood magic today. Let's go ahead and set up. Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it? I guess it doesn't matter. I've got all those magnum torches. Nothing's gonna spawn. But it may be difficult for you guys to see. I don't know. We'll go ahead and sleep. No, but what I was saying was about, should I tie into my power network, or should I make this standalone. I know each of these can run pretty much off of one photovoltaic cell from Ender.io. Since we're going to be using Ender.io conduits, I kind of thought using Ender.io power gen would be kind of neat too. Something different. I don't ever use those really. But I figure I could make a bank of them, maybe. Say, so we definitely need 6. And these aren't going to be running all the time. So 6 may be enough to go ahead and run everything, but maybe not. Maybe we make like 10 of them, run it into, I've got that spare, I have an energy cell somewhere around here. Like a hardened one. I know I have one. Yeah, and it's full. I think I may do that. We've got plenty of yellow, right? Well, we'll figure out the power in a second. This is something I did want to say is going to be kind of cool, though, I think. I'm going to set up these barrels. These are all better barrels from the Joppa mod. I think that's maybe all we need. Let's see. Oak, you're going to get 3 items. Spruce, you're going to get 2. That's 5. Birch, you're going to get 2 items. That's 7. Rowan trees, you get 3 items. It's 10. The alder, 2 items. 12. And what was that other tree called? Hawthorn? I can't remember if you get 3 items or 2 from that. I've got extra barrels if I need them. So we're going to set those up there. I think I'll have it come up. Let's see. Question is, yeah, they attach. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have one there, here, here, right? Excuse me. So item conduits are really cool. If you've never used Ender.io conduits, they're amazing. Now these are just the basic ones. So you can only filter 5 items. But they have an in and out mode where you can actually self-feed. Sticky mode goes in the closest inventory. But the cool thing about this is there's 16 colors in Minecraft, right? So that these channels, you can actually link certain outputs to other inputs on their own colors where things only go a certain way. It's really awesome how it works. And they're really powerful. But what we're going to do is do this all just basic, all on one channel. We're just going to make these extract mode. I'm not sure what the signal color does. I think the items extracted will always go into that certain channel, no matter what. But I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. The reason we're using Ender.io is because we can link power, fluid, because we're going to be pulling fluid out of these harvesters as well. That's what the sludge boiler's for. So I'm going to run conduits. I'm trying to think of the cleanest way I can do this. I may have to make some more of these. Let's see. I'll just do this for now. I may change this. I'm definitely going to have to make some more conduits. Give me a place to walk. How do I want to link this? probably the same way. And then just come this way. And down. Oh, please tell me I made enough of these. I mean, it's not. I didn't. Drats. Okay. Well, let me cut out here. Well, here, let's do this first. Let's go ahead and run the rest of these conduits. Or, you get the idea what I'm doing, right? Basically, with Ender.io, you can do things like this. You can run all these different conduits in their own block space. See? So I've got power and the item conduit going there. And I'm going to have a fluid conduit coming out of there as well to handle the sludge. We're going to run all our sludge over the sludge boiler. I may put a few tanks over there as well, like open blocks tanks or mariculture tanks, I'm not sure. So that's how we're going to do this. So I'm going to cut here, finish wiring all this up, so you're not just watching me do boring wiring and running cable. That's the idea of it, and I'm going to probably go ahead and make those photovoltaic cells and set those up somewhere. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and a little bit of lag. So I've got everything pretty much working. I am getting a few loose saplings, and I think I have an idea of how to fix that. I've used this item before. It's the advanced item collector from Random Things mod, and it'll basically, you can select, and we'll probably put a sound muffler around this. Let's get away from this for a second. What you can do is I'll put it right in the middle, and I think it has a radius 10 from each side you can select, and you can also select the Y level as well, and it'll pick up everything that's loose, so that'll probably work. That, or we can use golems maybe, since I have done a lot of Thaumcraft research, but I don't know if they can reach everything or not. What I did was pretty much powered it. I decided to use, instead of linking into my reactor power, I said, since we're using Ender.io conduits for everything, I figured I haven't used any of these photovoltaic cells yet, so I figured a nice little bank of these. Pretty much one per machine is what I did. Might be overkill, but it doesn't make power at nighttime. Yeah, see, we're getting a lot of loose saplings. We gotta do something about that. Ugh, it's raining here in real life. But, I mean, this is working. It looks like we're not gonna be getting rowan berries. Oh, wait. There's one, so we will. But it didn't. Yeah, I've got to do something for this loose saplings we're getting, because this is a chore. Ooh, thunder. Okay, well, let me show you down below real quick. I went ahead and repiped everything, because what I was doing earlier was just stupid. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. I went ahead and streamlined it, ran everything into the sides. I love Ender.io, being able to fit all these different conduits all in one block space is amazing. It's such a good mod. That's why I went ahead and wanted Ender.io, because we could run the fluid power and everything all coming out the back. And those fluid ducts, or not fluid ducts, the liquid conduits, excuse me, they all run the sludge boiler, which is also being powered, and it's getting us all this stuff too. So we're eventually going to need to reroute this, either run it through switches for an ender chest or maybe a tesseract, because the reason why I put my barrels here and not set up a main sorting area yet with barrels, or so loud, was because I wanted to try using something I've never used before. The Java upgrade, or a Java mod for these barrels, has a upgrade called the B-Space upgrade. Basically what it does is it treats each barrel you can link 2 barrels together, kind of like an ender chest, but for barrels. So I'm thinking maybe making these all be space barrels, and then I can have like my main sorting area wherever I want to put it. Because like I said, my FPS is definitely, I'm probably gonna have to switch to fast mode pretty soon. Like I've been in fancy graphics mode, and I mean, my recording's capped at 30 frames per second no matter what for YouTube. But when I'm playing, I still like, you know, to have up around 100 or something, but I keep dropping to 50 or sometimes even down to below that when I get in here looking at this stuff. So I don't know what it is. Probably just my rig can't handle it. Minecraft's not the most optimized game out there, and mods really aren't optimized for performance. They're more just for awesomeness. But you know. So we've got our tree farm set up, and it's kind of working. I'm gonna probably make that item collector upgrade, or I can't talk today. That item collector, set that up in the middle, and then I don't know what we're gonna do. I guess blood magic, maybe. Let me get some stuff together, and we may make another. Yeah, we'll upgrade this altar with some different runes. We'll turn this from a tier 2 into a tier 3 altar. How about that? All right, let me get everything together for that, and I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, I'm back, and I have been extremely busy. So I decided to make use of that area down below. Let's stand right here. Check this out. This is freaking sweet. So I built like a little central area right here, right? And only one of these is real. The other ones are painted facades. I just, since this was an even platform, I wanted it to kind of look uniform. So that's how I did that. I used the painting machine from Ender.io. Really awesome machine. So if you come down this way, we're gonna have, I think, MFR mob farms along this wall. Oh, bump my mic. And keep coming this way. Whoops. That was bad. I almost died. I need to refuel my jetpack. And we have our tier 3 blood altar, which, where's my knife? I went ahead and I left the other altar up there. It's still actually running. I just made a new one. And what did I do with it? I don't remember what I did with my knife. Is it in tools? Yeah. Alright, so this has 0. There's nothing in here, right? So I've used all sacrifice runes. And I've got, these are just slopes. I did this way because tier 4, the runes are going to go right here around it. And then for the tier 5, it comes down to this level. So it'll come out to, I think, right here. And that should be a max size, because I think it's 9 in each direction out from the altar. I think is the dimensions of a tier 5 altar. I can't remember. I hope I don't have to tear this down and remake it, but I may. Anyways, so this is just tier 3. So before upstairs we were getting like maybe 200, I think, per knife. Let's go ahead and do this. There's one knife and 700. So we're already getting far more blood. So that's good. And now I just need to go ahead and make more runes and go ahead and get it up to a tier 4. Because to upgrade to a tier 4 altar is pretty simple. It just takes time and blood and gotta make more runes. But just want to show you this. Pretty sweet. So at least we have a tier 3 altar now. And these right here, these red, what are they, essence bricks for magical crops. Like I said, I'm not wanting to use magical crops really for resource gathering anymore, but for the decorative blocks in that mod are pretty freaking sweet, man. Like, they're really sweet. So I ended up making a whole bunch of redstone seeds and just planting them up here, and I've been harvesting them for a while now. And because I think I'm going to build something with them. Like, check out Magical Crops blocks. They are awesome. Come on. Can't type for crap. They've got this neat looking essence glass. You can actually kind of see through these essence blocks. I think maybe you can see through them too. I'm not sure. Maybe not. And then just the regular bricks. But they also have like different properties. Like, I think I can imbue them, or no, maybe you can imbue them with different properties too. Like, I can make those essence bricks like glowstone and light up all the time. Don't know why I want to do that, but since I have all those floodlights down there, I think it's pretty cool though. So we've got a tier 3 altar. I'm going to just go ahead and upgrade that thing to tier 4, and then I think we're going to build a Tinker's Construct smeltery because I'm tired of clearing out space and digging at only a 1x3 high mark with my flux pickaxe. It's not doing it for me. I need a Tinker's Construct hammer. And Extra Tick has added all kinds of neat effects to the metallurgy metals, so I figured might as well see what's new about that as well. So I'm gonna go and get that together, and we'll get our tier 4 altar and smeltery going when I get back. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, I just want to show you a little trick. If you didn't know, you can actually store life points as the blood as an actual liquid. So what I'm doing is pumping it out and storing extra life essence basically in these 2 open blocks tanks. I'm doing this just to help out. I really don't need it right now, but it's in case I'm just not paying attention or something when I'm trying to transmute higher tier objects or stacks of slates and whatnot. This just helps out, not having to constantly use my sacrificial knife until we get our rituals of regen and the feathered knife. Once we have that going, we won't have to worry about this at all. We actually, I don't know, can we do those yet? I don't know if we need tier 3 or tier 4 for those. I'm gonna have to look that up, but I'm gonna go ahead and make the tier 3 blood orb while we're standing here. I'll show you how this works, because this takes 25,000 LP. Let's go ahead and turn this on, because I don't think it's on. There we go. So that's gonna help out. Now, blood, since it's thick, it moves really slow. So I'm still gonna have to help it out some. But at least it's see, it goes down real slow, but it's something, you know. And then we do this. Switch to our other spell. Check this real quick. And use our knife some more. And we will have that tier 3 blood orb in no time. Yeah, see, this goes down real slow. And there we go. So, no biggie. And it's gonna keep filling up this. See, it's going up real slow. I might as well help it out, since I do give it 700 of heart. Look at that. It's full. So we are good. And our tier 3 blood orb. And now, I can't remember what I wanted this for. I needed it for something. I'm gonna cut here and get back to making more sacrifice runes. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've taken a break from blood magic because it's extremely time consuming. And I did say we were going to get a smeltery built, so I went ahead and got everything put together for that. Made a whole bunch of grout from sand, clay, and gravel mixed together. And, you know, that'll get you 2 stacks per stack of each one of those items. So I went ahead and made 4 stacks of that and made all the blocks necessary. If you've never made a smeltery, all you need is a smeltery controller, a tank for lava, and then basically any of the seared bricks and utility blocks. built in this pattern. There wasn't at one point an adaptive smeltery code put in. I don't know if it works now or not. It was really buggy where you could make these any shape you wanted, but I don't think you can do that. Get out of the way. I've got everything hooked up with fluid ducts and item ducts right here. I made all my stencils and parts right here and was trying to make the stuff for casts, and I goofed up and accidentally, well, that's molten obsidian. I put the wrong stuff in there, let's just say that. So we're going to go ahead and get all this out. Turn this on. And that's probably not enough aluminum in there. So what I'm going to do is turn that off and just say screw it. I've got plenty of aluminum, I don't need this. Whoa, a little crazy there. I was in flux mode, wasn't I? Stupid. But I meant to put the stuff for aluminum brass is what I meant to put in there. And of course, I put the stuff for alamite, so that's my mistake. So I'm gonna put aluminum and copper in here to make aluminum brass, and then go ahead and get all this out. Make a bunch of casts so we can go ahead and get some new tools, because I did say I wasn't going to start with Tinker's Construct. Oh, I love that. Go obsidian, go. So that should, that's a big rip. Put 16 obsidian in. Oh, wait, what did I get out of this? And get 1. Yeah, that's not cool. Anyways, who cares? It's obsidian. But no, I said I wasn't going to use Tinker's Construct to start, and I didn't. I used Mechanism and Thermal Expansion tools. So now we're going to play with all the new stuff, because I did update the pack between last time I recorded. So I'm on 2.8.3.8, or I don't know what it is. It's the latest version as of the 26th of April. So I think we get some new toys to play with Tinker's Construct. I think some awesome modifiers for tools that have been added and all kinds of new stuff. So we're going to mess around with that. So I'm going to get these casts made for all these parts, and then we're going to make some tools. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I think I've got everything made now. All I needed was the tool rods. So at least we'll have a pick. I haven't really been mining a lot in the nether. I mean, I got a little bit of cobalt, but not a lot of ardite, so I decided that manilian or manulin, or however you pronounce it, I've heard it pronounced both ways, and oddly enough, both ways from the same people, so who knows? Who cares? I decided that's not the route we're going to go. Since we have metallurgy installed, or metallurgy, see, you can say that multiple ways too. Since that's installed, and the extra TIC mod, or TIC mod, or TIC mod, see, you can pronounce all these mods. I really would love a guide on just how to speak. Anyways, we are going to use vulcanite because its mining level is, as you can see, how could you get manilian from that? That really does look like manulin. So, we'll go ahead and go with this because it actually has a faster mining speed than manilian or manulin, and really good durability too, and it's got the Ignite 2 ability on it that doesn't have. So we're going to use this because it gives you an extra modifier, and it's better than using paper for the handles, and we're going to use paper binding on the pick, just get another modifier. I don't know why I'm doing that because I'll probably get rid of these real quick once we go to the Twilight Forest. But at least this will be a lot better for clearing out space and doing stuff. Just busy work. I do still need to make an excavator as well. And an axe, I guess. You know what I haven't made? I haven't made the atomic... And I really like this thing. Why have I not made this? I'm being stupid. I know I'm jumping around. The atomic disassembler. I don't need an axe. I don't really need this pick either. Well, we can add silk touch to the pick, I guess. So this can't silk touch, so... And we'll make one of these two. They're really cheap. But let's go and get these put together because I'm running out of time. So the picks are made like so. We need paper and a regular that. See, mine needs to be 10. Pretty awesome durability. 5 modifiers. Love it. Love it. We'll call you Flamey. Flamey pick. Why not? Atomic Ignite 2. Pretty sweet. Like it. Alright. So we have a new pick. And let's go ahead and get our hammer made. We're going straight all the way Vulcanite for the head. And Atomic for that. Dang. Pretty nice. And we'll call you Flamey Slammer. Instead of hammer. Just cause it can also attack. Awesome. So we got some new toys to play with. Speaking of the Twilight Forest, maybe we should go there. Get some of those fantasy metals. Really need to get all of the things from metallurgy. Because I would like to make a pretty sweet armor and weapon stand of everything in this game. Here's another thing. I like this single player world a lot, actually. I like where I'm going with it. But I was an old member of OTE back when they only had 1 or 2 servers. And I think they just opened up their Yogscast Complete server. And I'm not doing a survival multiplayer. Well, I do play some on the Prometheus server, but that's a GregTech server, or a Beyond Reality mod pack server, which has GregTech involved. And I don't know how well that'll go over. I do want to still do a Prometheus series, just because I dig that server, but I really need to tear everything down, and I want to kind of do an assisted start on that server. So, but here's what I was talking about prior to this. OTE, I'm pretty sure is either they already have or they're about to do a map reset on their Resonant-Rise servers. So I'm wondering if I should continue this series on this map or switch my Resonant-Rise series to the OTE Resonant-Rise server, or continue Resonant-Rise on here and start a survival multiplayer series on their new Yogscast Complete server, which is still really similar to Resonant-Rise, so I don't know how well that would work. So if you guys have any ideas on what I should do, or if I should just say screw it and really get to work on getting the Prometheus stuff going and do that instead. I'm not sure what I should be doing. I mean, I guess I should just play on all of them. I think I don't know. You guys just leave some comments with ideas, what you'd like to see me do. If you want to see me keep running the series and start, because I am also doing the Agrarian Skies Skyblock series as well. So really, I think 3 series is kind of spread thin, because I'm not putting out a lot of videos. I'm not putting them out fast enough right now. And I have had time. I've just been, I don't know. I hadn't been into it. I mean, I have been sick as well a lot this past month, so that could be part of it. But some of the motivation just wasn't there. Like, I could have gotten this video probably finished a couple days ago, and instead I kind of slacked off, so. But, that's me, I guess. Just an idea. Let me know what you guys think I should do. And, that's gonna be it for this episode, I think, guys. Because we are running long. But, we'll definitely. I like this world, so I probably will keep this one going. So maybe Yogscast or Promethea or both. I could possibly handle 4 series. I would have to figure out a rotational schedule, and it might separate things a little bit more, or maybe I could do something, focus on one series more each week, maybe. Just ideas, throwing them out there. But yeah, now I'm just rambling. So I'm Jimmy B. Thank you guys very much. Will you please like, leave your comments. I love them all, good or bad. They really help out. And subscribe. And a very special thank you to current subs for sticking with me. And thank you for any new subs. This has really been fun, and I really want to keep it up. And I will try to definitely get more content out on a more frequent and regular schedule. So thank you guys very much, and I'll catch you later. See you guys.